Hello all, and welcome to Video 2 Videos, the YouTube channel for the Video 2 stream. Tonight, I'll be doing a tutorial on speedrunning the first mission of the Saboteur. People that know V2 know that I stream the Saboteur a hell of a lot. So I've learned and checked out a few tips and tricks that people can pursue if they ever wanted to speedrun this game. So I figured I would begin by going through the mission one time, how the game intends you to play it, and then do it again with the tactics that I found trying to speedrun the game, just so people can see how each is sorted and made out. So let's see here. For various reasons, I'll be playing the PS3 version. The PC version, though, does have faster loading times. This is just a tutorial video on tips and tricks for how to speedrun the game. So the best way to speedrun it is, play the PC version. That's your only way to, that's your only trick for getting past the loading screens. That's how you speedrun those. But I also hear the PC version has a couple stability issues, so I'll be playing the PS3 version to avoid that. But anyway, let me begin here. Set up our options, difficulty, subtitles, blah blah blah, tutorials. Tutorials off, that's fine. Tutorials are all fine. Alright. So let's see. New game. Hard difficulty. If only because I can do fecking hard, but the problem is there will probably be a couple impossible missions on fecking hard if you want to speedrun the game. Not for any thing that the player could do, but because the game is just built in such a way that things will not go well if you were trying to speedrun the game on fecking hard. So we'll just start with regular hard. And I do not have the Midnight Show downloadable, so no tits for us, unfortunately. Anyway, let's see here. I'll start the clock when the game actually starts and we have control of Sean here. So the game is basically Assassin's Creed meets Grand Theft Auto meets World War II, if you didn't know. Which I found totally enjoyable. Unfortunately, it did not sell well enough for Electronic Arts here, so they shut down Pandemic Studios, the makers of the game, and they were never heard from again. So everything that the Saboteur ever hints about possibly being in a sequel, we'll never see. Unfortunate. But anyway, the game follows the exploits of Sean Devlin, one Irish refugee in France, having fled Ireland for various reasons, to go live in France right before the outbreak of World War II and the fall of France. But anyway, you'll see all of that as we play through the game. So again, I'll be starting with just how the game intends you to play the first mission. And then after that, I'll reload and we'll do the fast way of doing it and compare the times. Fucking Nazis. There's our hero now.
Is this seat taken?
I'm not looking for company.
You're in Paris, my friend.
Who
In
voices
this city,
Sean?
no one drinks alone. So, what are we celebrating?
We aren't. But if you're keen to get your teeth kicked in, I'll be happy to oblige.
I'd have thought you were too busy kicking yourself. With good reason, I'm sure.
Robin Atkins
What's it to
Downs as
You
voice
think you're
of
the only man in Paris
Sean,
hoping to drown a guilty conscience?
with Andre
This city is filled with men like
Sugliuzzo
us.
as
We all
Luke
have
here.
good reasons.
Okay.
I've been watching you these past weeks. I have seen that you have no love for the Nazis. The question is, how many more people will die at the hands of these jackbooted killers while you sit there cowering like a whipped dog? You're mad enough to break that bottle over my head, but you won't lift a finger to help these people, eh?
This isn't my country.
Oh, did you abandon your conscience at the border? Does the need for justice end at some line drawn on a map?
Aye, if it's a map of Ireland. You Frenchmen have unrealistic expectations.
Open your eyes! The war is all around us. You can't escape it. You can hide here and leave the fighting to braver men. Or you can walk out that door and do what must be done. The choice is yours.
Keep it down. That sort of talk will get us both a bullet in the back of the head.
Luke has a problem getting a little,
I intend to do more
uppity.
than talk. There is a courtyard around the corner. Meet me there when you are ready to stop hiding.
Alright, so I'll start the clock soon now. As soon as this loading screen ends. Okay, so here we go. This is just the casual playthrough, how the game wants you to play it. Blah blah blah. I'll look out the door. Rendezvous with Luke. Yo, bro, hey, sup?
I see you're a man who'd rather die on his feet than live on his knees.
Dynamic
I'd rather
camera.
the crowds did the dying.
Excellent. There is a German fuel depot down the street. 5,000 barrels of precious petrol, guarded by a handful of half-drunk supply clerks.
Sounds like one hell of a fire hazard.
My thoughts exactly.
We'll need something to get the fireworks started.
I know a place where we can get what we need. But first I must know. Are you
The
prepared
midnight
to
show.
kill if necessary?
I see it. These Nazi bastards bought their own tickets to hell. I'm just laying out the welcome mat.
That's my car there.
I'll drive.
So this is his car. Don't need to worry about insurance then.
Let's get moving.
Where we headed?
I spotted a German supply cache nearby. I am sure they won't mind if we borrow a few things. Have you ever handled explosives before?
I handled a bombshell once. Turned out she was married.
Ha!
This is serious.
All right, keep your knickers on. I know what I'm doing.
I had a feeling you would. Merde, look at these fucking Nazis everywhere.
Fucking
Infesting
Nazis.
my beautiful city like cockroaches.
They certainly made themselves at home.
It's time we showed them a different kind of hospitality.
So in usual GTA style, you follow the dotted line of your World War II GPS to get to the waypoint and continue the mission.
The supply cache is down that alley. Let's go. Look at those spineless jackals. I can't stand it anymore.
Whoa, steady, mate. Let's just get what we came for.
Espèce d'enfant du maire!
Christ,
I don't
here we
even know what he
go.
said there. I only took 1 year of French in high school. Oh, buddy. Oh, hey. So there's a little bit of a fighting mechanic in the game. You can punch, you can kick, you can grab if they're not defending. Get out of here.
I won't even break a sweat. What the
There you
fuck
go.
was all that about?
Not now. Let's go.
And nobody gives a damn because they're Nazis in occupied France. Civilians ain't gonna help them.
The crates are up there, but we need to be careful. The supply cache is a restricted area.
Oh, aye. Was that you being careful back in the alley?
I
Yeah.
lost my temper. It won't happen again.
See that it doesn't. I didn't leave a nice warm bar just to get me head blown off.
If we are spotted near the crate, the Germans will attempt to sound the alarm.
Then we'll have to get rid of that lookout first.
Yes, you should be able to find hand and footholds on the surface of that building. Climb up there and throw that Nazi piece of shit from the roof while I move in on the ground. Can you do that?
It's a piece of piss.
I do not know this phrase.
It means yes.
So this is the Assassin's Creed portion of the game, which they actually did fairly well. But because it came out, this game came out around the same time as Assassin's Creed, it got overshadowed heavily. And let's see, in Assassin's Creed you move in whatever direction you want the character to climb and they do it automatically. Here you have to tap the button in order to confirm your selection, which personally I feel works better, but well, the sales are what they are.
Help me, Irish.
I could have thrown that guy from the roof, but I didn't. You can sneak up behind people and take them out that way. Which there's actually a reason for. But anyway, I'll talk about that later. Let's see, fastest way to end a fight is knock them on the ground somehow, and then do the kick command, because that will make Sean curb stomp them, which is an immediate KO, or, well, death, I guess.
Those explosives will do nicely. Just remember to save at least one charge for the fuel depot. Let's get back to the car.
The stealth mechanics in this game are done decently well. It's no Metal Gear Solid or anything like that. But after I played through the game once,
How are you feeling, Irishman?
I really got a handle on how everything is supposed to work, and all the workarounds on how to get it to work and so on and so forth.
Tell me, my friend,
So it actually
what
became
were you doing
much,
in
much
Ireland
easier.
before you came to my country?
And so I'm here now trying to speedrun the
Not
thing.
that it's any of your business.
A mechanic, eh?
Oh, those crazy
so
Nazis
resistance
abusing the
producing
citizens.
I didn't know there was a resistance in Paris.
That's about to change. After tonight, the Nazis will have a new enemy to fear.
So that's another thing. On occasion when you're driving through the city, you can find groups of Nazi soldiers abusing the citizens, and if you stop them from doing that, if you stop the Nazis from abusing the citizens, you will get rewarded with one level and actually some contraband, which you can actually use on occasion
Just up ahead.
to buy weapons and things like that.
Diversion to get past that gate.
The Nazis are trained to investigate the sound of gunshots.
The only
or
downside is the
explosions.
fact that unless
that
you
to
take
your
out all the Nazi
advantage.
officers,
10 pounds
you're going to
of
get that one
explosive on
level,
that
which if you're doing a
track should
speed
get their
run,
attention.
could stop you from progressing in the plot.
Start by
But if you
climbing
think you
that
can get away
building.
with it, if
Walls on the roof.
you trust your skill enough and trust that you will
And
kill
wait
all
until
Nazi
the
sons of
truck
bitches
explodes.
before they sound the
Then
alarm,
use that telephone
then you
wire
can
to
use
cross the
that
street into the fuel
on
depot.
the occasion that you come
When the
across
soldiers
it
are
to get a little bit of
distracted,
contraband,
move
which will
quickly
help you later in
and
the
place a
game.
charge on the primary storage tank.
There's a couple times
I'll
I've
meet you by the
been,
gate when it's
I've
done.
found it
Watch
was
your
a good
ass,
choice to take
Irishman.
them out, but other times it's got me fucked over. So I leave that up to a player's discretion. I don't think it's too necessary, just because if you're speedrunning the game, you should know how to play the game well enough that you don't need the advanced weapons that the contraband can afford you. But anyway, we climb up here. Luke is going to go blow up that truck as a distraction, because he's a saboteur. Yeah, and that starts the timer. Meanwhile, our timer, this is 7 minutes in progress. Kaboom. I love
Idea.
kaboom.
Time to leg it.
So we jump up here, slide down, while they all go investigate that. Whee! I land hard, doesn't matter. Run, run, run to the fuel conduit. Take out my explosive, press R1. Sean lights it, and we book it. I'll just take this, then we'll be needing it. And it explodes like that. And just like Okami, that brings color back into the world. It's actually kind of neat. It brings color because it gives people hope. Whoops, they see me. So anyway, there's that one level again. Luke, get in the car. We're getting out of here.
We did it. Tonight we changed
Look
the
out,
course of history.
civilians. I'm not gonna give a fuck.
Well, all we did is blow up a petrol station. Though I must admit it.
Oh yeah, that's another
Fireball
thing you
did
can run
make a
over.
pretty picture.
Take out these
You are wrong,
signs for
Irishman.
more contraband.
Something has changed. It is in the air. Can you not feel it?
Well, now that you mention it.
It is just the beginning. We will push back the darkness, free the city from fear, house by house,
Ta-da.
street by street.
20 propaganda or 20 contraband per propaganda speaker. And that gives us another perk.
Get some rest, my
I think that's
friend.
faster detonation
We will have
times.
much to do in the days ahead.
Oh, aye. If by that you mean a sweet brunette and a glass of whiskey.
Enjoy your reward, Irishman. You earned it. I owe you a drink.
Mission complete. So that took a good 9 minutes, 14 seconds. Probably 9 minutes if I wasn't fucking around. But anyway, let's go fast now. So I'll stop the clock. Reset. Don't update those times. Okay. Now first mission of course is very short because, well, it's a tutorial mission, one of them. The entire prologue is pretty much a tutorial. But anyway. I think after this I'll just start using save files in order to reload the games. So let's see, that was 9 minutes 14 seconds. I should have kept the time. Start button, loading content, please don't turn off the system. Again, the PC version will have faster loading times, but that doesn't matter for what I'm showing off here. This is just strategies. If you like or want to know more about what you see here, feel free to comment in the comment section, or if you have other strategies that might work, feel free to tell me about them. Let's see, okay, going hard. No midnight show. Loading. Mission 1 prologue, Spark 1 up. I'll also skip the cutscenes this time because we don't need to see them. Start the clock. Fucking run, Sean. Mash triangle to load the door faster.
This is heaven.
Book it down to Luke. Mash triangle to talk to him. Hey, buddy. Shut up.
Let's get down to business, shall we? Time's a wasting.
That's the neat thing about this game. You can interrupt anyone and cut them off to just continue the plot by pressing circle. I could have driven the car closer to Luke, but then that messes up his pathing, so he takes a little longer. Anyway, we go down here, and for contraband, I take out that. Don't give a damn about civilians since they don't really matter right now. More contraband, and I got the perk which makes my explosions blow up faster. And go down here. I'm driving carefully than usual just because I don't want to fuck up this recording more than I already have, but whatever, it shouldn't matter. I think depending on what route you take, you can find a Nazi squad shooting civilians, but I don't want to interrupt them right now because I don't want a wanted sign. And bam, that takes care of those guys.
Not now. Let's go.
Don't have to fight them at all. The woman should be fine. Sure she will. Talk to me. Don't talk to me. Shut up. And race it up the building. Now I could go beat up those two Nazi officers to get the fighting perk, but there'll be more fighting later in the game, so I don't really need that. So I'm going to run up here, stealth kill this guy. Don't give a fuck about personal safety. Stealth kill this guy. Stealth kill this guy. Which is getting me closer and closer to unlocking another perk, which will be really helpful. Side note, this game does have perks. You do certain things that will unlock you certain abilities and things like that. I think if I self-kill 10 Nazis, I unlock the perk where I can punch where I can walk up right to them and kill them with a broken neck before they can sound an alarm, which will be really useful later on.
I'm anxious to get the real show started.
Most men would have lost their nerve by now.
Don't want to hit those guys because I don't want to cause an alarm.
What were you doing in Ireland before you came to my country?
I was
Out of the way, civilians.
Not that it's any of your business.
A mechanic, eh?
Sean the mechanic.
Well, the Resistance could use a good mechanic.
I didn't know there was a resistance.
I feel like Luke knows that Sean is more than a mechanic. He was watching him for weeks, but anyway. So, we get out of the car, he's gonna go blow that up. I'm going to not climb that building because I don't need to, because the game doesn't always enforce that you do the requirements. So I'm just gonna go in here. Haters gonna hate. Fuck that guy. Spin the car around so I can drive out easy. Put the saboteur there. Put the bomb right there since it doesn't matter as long as it's close enough. And before it blows up, hopefully, get the car angled the right way. And there it goes. Skip the cutscene. Luke, get in the car, and we're out. We're now at 3 minutes 50 seconds. I just gotta drive real fast. Civilians, I'm sorry, I don't care.
All we did is blow up a petrol station. Though I must admit it, that fireball did
And I'll
make
take
a
the
pretty
back
picture.
streets here because it's a quicker way to get to the
You're
bell.
wrong, Irishman. Something has changed. It is in the air. Can you not feel it?
Well, now that you mention it,
Get some rest.
give me the short version.
I owe
Yup.
you a drink.
4 minutes 17 seconds. So yeah, there's that. So the way that I see it, there's not much way you can shave off time other than by playing the PC version so you don't have load times. You're not going to find a faster car to get to the place because it's fairly random what cars appear. This will be a point of contention in later parts of the game because, of course, some cars are faster than others. If you get really lucky, the Domino or the Pegasus will spawn close by whenever you're doing anything, so you can take this car to whatever objective you need to drive to, and it'll go so much faster than the other cars. But that's not an option for this mission because you just get into Luke's clunker here and take that wherever. Now routing, you have the map here, but I don't think there was a faster way to go. I've checked the map, and for what you need to do, go through here, blah blah blah, do all that. It's pretty much, that's the fastest way you can take. And faster ways to go through the, what's it called? To go through the starting area, or to blow up the tank. I don't think there is one there either. You might be able to get faster by diving out of the car while it's driving, but then you have to run out of the blast area, and then you're short of wheels to pick up Luke with, and so on and so forth. That's the problem there. And then driving back, same story, so on and so forth. I think, other than by driving faster and more carefully, like maybe acing the turns a little better than I did, that's about the only way you can shave time off of this starting area. Like the drift turns. Like that. If you can do those better and drive better, then you're gonna have a little better time, but 4 minutes 17 seconds, I think that's as good as it gets for me for now for this mission. Again, implement these strategies if you see so fit. Post ways to improve on them if you know of any. And I will be posting more videos later as I continue on through the game. So if you like what you see here, feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you want to see me stream these games live, or see my comrades stream these games live, we do that. The website will be vidya.net, vidya.net. And that is actually our main page where you can see more of our awesome community stuff. But thank you for watching. Next up will be Better Days, the prologue section where Sean goes back to the past and you find out just why the hell he's so pissed off. Not why he went to France, no, but this is after that. But why he's in such a goddamn bad mood. Alright. Thank you all for watching. See you.